So, after the debacle of The Holiday, I decided to watch Love Actually from 2003. Well, this movie is just a little bit better. And yeah, once again, a movie that I don't understand why people like it so much. It should be the ultimate cozy Christmas rom-com. I mean, something you're supposed to watch every December with hot chocolate and warm feelings. And honestly, I walked away from this movie feeling the exact opposite of festive. If anything, I felt drained and very much unimpressed and kind of baffled that this movie gets treated like, well, a holiday classic, pretty much. Let me start with the premise because the movie gets praised for having so many storylines. And yeah, it definitely has a lot of them. But that's actually, no pun intended, the problem. Instead of one good story, you get like nine half baked ones, none of which are developed enough to carry emotional weight. I mean, you've got a rom com buffet, but every dish is under-seasoned, lukewarm, and missing something, something magical. And I mean, there are some strong actors here. We get Hugh Grant, Alan Rickman, Emma Thompson, Colin Firth. I mean, those are some pretty decent actors, more than decent. But the writing spreads itself so thin that nobody gets the depth they deserve. It's like someone had a bunch of Hallmark cards and turned them into mini movies. That's basically what it feels like, very scattered all over the place. Now, let's get into the storylines because holy hell, some of them are awkward, like really awkward. We'll start with the cue card confession scene because people treat this like it's top tier romance, but really, it's a guy confessing love to his best friend's wife? Like, what? Literally at her door, while the husband, mind you, his friend, is inside. That's not adorable. It's selfish. It's borderline creepy. No, it's not borderline creepy. It is creepy. Like, what the actual fuck are they doing? And this movie plays it like, ah, it's such a romantic gesture. No, it's not. He's a terrible friend with no boundaries. That's not cute. That's not romantic. And then we've got the whole Colin is going to America because the women there will find him irresistible plot. And sure enough, the second he gets there, women immediately fall at his feet like his British accent has magical dating powers. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? It's not comedy. It's a male fantasy written by someone who thinks women have brain cells of wallpaper. I mean, no, it's ridiculous. It's not funny, it's not cute, it's none of it. And let's talk about the Hugh Grant storyline. Hugh Grant, for sure, he's a charming fella. Absolutely. So people forgive him pretty much for everything. But this plot basically turns into, quote unquote, let's make the Prime Minister dance around Downing Street like a teenager who just found out his crush texted him back. It's like, come on, man. That's like cute for 10 seconds. But after 30 seconds, it's very embarrassing. And the movie knows it's absurd, but does it anyway. And then we have, something even more ridiculous. You know, there's the porn stand in couple. Yes, really. There's an entire storyline about two body doubles who meet on a movie set where they're simulating sex scenes. It is literally two strangers pretending to have intercourse as a first interaction. It's supposed to be quirky and cute, but it feels completely disconnected from the rest of the film, like tonally, emotionally, in every way possible. If you cut them out, nothing changes. It's filler and absolute garbage. And then we have Colin Firth's storyline. I mean, where he falls in love with the Portuguese housekeeper who doesn't speak a word of English and he doesn't speak Portuguese. They barely know how to communicate. I mean, they never actually learn anything about each other's personalities. I mean, they might as well be just two attractive mannequins. I mean, sure, let's propose after 2 weeks of charades and awkward silences. I don't understand this movie like at all. And then Alan Rickman's cheating subplot, we have that going on. It tries to be the emotional depth of the movie, but it ends up just being very uncomfortable and unresolved for that matter. I mean, we've got Emma Thompson crying to Joni Mitchell, clutching her heart in the bedroom, and the movie just leaves it there. Like, there's no payoff. What is going on? Zero confrontation, nothing. It's like the story forgets to wrap up the emotional trauma it just inflicted. And speaking of underwritten women, Kira Knightley's character, her entire personality is I'm attractive, someone silently loves me, and my husband is clueless. That's it. That's her whole storyline. She has less depth than wrapping paper, man. Come on. And then you get to the ending, that big airport montage where all the storylines collide and everybody hugs and reunites and smiles and pretend everything in life is perfect and fine. It's manipulative. It pretends all the problems are solved with a few smiles and some Christmas decorations. But there are many plot lines that are unresolved. It doesn't feel earned. Once again, we have a movie that just tries to pull on your heartstrings without earning the payoff. I mean, it doesn't work at all. I mean, I'm not saying this movie has zero charm. There are a couple of decent moments. I mean, I won't pretend there aren't. I mean, Hugh Grant has charisma. Emma Thompson's Spain feels real. I mean, Bill Nighy is actually funny. But the movie doesn't know how to balance the tone. One minute it's trying to make you laugh, which it pretty much doesn't. But, I think I chuckled a few times. And the next minute, it's trying to break your heart. And then the next minute, it's aggressively trying to make you feel sentimental without actually giving you substance, as to why you should feel sentimental. And that's the biggest issue. For something that gets labeled as a Christmas, holiday rom-com, it's shockingly bleak. It's very disjointed, very disconnected, and emotionally really shallow. And like I said, some of the storylines are, unresolved. Like we're just gonna leave it there out in the open. I mean, sure, we have some festive visuals, some decorations and snow and some music, but it's not the festive spirit I would expect. For a rom-com, the romance feels creepy and weird in some ways, and in terms of comedy, the humor, the jokes, they don't really land, and there's not much to go on. And when I finished this movie, I didn't feel warm or cozy or romantic. I just felt, nah, that's it. I felt like I watched someone force nine miniature rom-coms into one film and call it meaningful. So for me, I would rate it 3.5, maybe a 4. I mean, it's pretty terrible. Definitely not a good movie. It's, aggressively below average. That's what I would say. It's a Christmas rom-com that forgot to bring the actual Christmas magic and to bring the actual romance and to bring the actual comedy. So yeah, but then again, that's just my take on the movie. I didn't like it at all. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.